Oh my God. Oh, what's come over me? I mean, really, really, really. Oh Lord, have man. Lordy, 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 Lordy. Just when you think things can't get crazy enough for Tiffany Teflon Tiff Henyard ass. Mm-mm-mm. Well, I can tell you, it can get worse. Ooh, I don't understand this. We got a real live narcissist in our midst, and she's the female version of our not sworn in yet president of the United States. She's a female version of him. In fact, she has even been reaching out to him as if, you know what, I ain't gonna put nothing past him. But unless she got all that paper that she stole from Dalton, I don't think DT will have any use for her, because she's not beautiful. She's not in the line of the other women and black women that he has, uh, you know, been involved with. He has not shown himself to be in good standing or even have a taste for women that look like her. If one thing you can give Donald Trump is the women that he walk around with are eye candy. I mean, they good looking, and you can't take that away from them. Okay? And you be a fool to try. Cause he got that money, and he got the women, right? At least the ones that's willing to help him spend it. So for some reason, this lady thinks she on the same level as him, and I don't know what's taking the FBI so long. I guess I can get off now. I don't know what's taking the FBI so long. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. I want to welcome y'all to this mental house where I'm going to talk about Tiffany Henyard just a little bit up in here. The woman has been evicted. They done pushed her out of Dalton, okay? And she knows she's not going to be on the ballot. But that's not where she get the bulk of her money. The bulk of her money comes from Thornton Township. And that's where they can do all the contracts and all the kickback money and stuff that, you know, on top of her salary. So this is the one that when she lose this, it's gonna be a doozy. So right now, as y'all know, they haven't had a quorum, so it hasn't been any kind of meetings. The last two, or at least one allegedly, she missed because her world is crashing in, just like our beloved country's world is crashing in. And y'all ain't gonna get it until this dollar that we are willing to kill people for, this this piece of toilet paper that they have deemed so valuable. That ain't backed by nothing. Y'all gonna be we gonna be just as crazy when we see this money ain't about nothing. And for those of y'all who got faith in Tiffany Henyard, she's a living example of black or white. Okay? This is universal corruption, universal narcissism, because this is a narcissistic country. All the institution is ran on narcissistic people, and they're the flying monkeys. You understand what I'm saying? This country is built on it. So when it breeds these kind of people up out of the soil of it, don't be surprised. Your job is to unify with people who ain't crazy like this, who don't lie so much that you can just, man, you can't even quantify the lies. They lie so damn much. Okay. Let me just, maybe they can explain it better, because, you know, I'm not so articulate, right? Let the newsman do it.
Henyard's landlord, Janetta Hall, filed an eviction lawsuit against her and her boyfriend for non-payment of rent.
Happening tonight in the south suburbs, the woman who owns a Dalton home that she leased to Mayor Tiffany Henyard has filed eviction papers. She says Henyard has not paid her rent, and now she wants her out. NBC5's Regina Waldrop with the story.
We talked to Tiffany Henyard's landlord, and she says she came to this Thornton Township meeting Tuesday night hoping to get paid what she says she's owed.
We do not have a quorum, so we will not be having a board meeting this evening.
With Thornton Township's board meeting canceled, Janetta Hull will have to find another way to serve an eviction notice to Supervisor Tiffany Henyard, also Dalton's mayor.
So now I have to pay a special process service in order to get them served, which is more fees for me.
Hull says she leased this home to Henyard and her boyfriend in 2021. She says the last payment came in August. She filed eviction papers last month. She says she's now owed $5,000 in back rent plus late fees. She says the couple was a no-show for a Zoom hearing Tuesday morning.
The sheriff's been out here a few times to serve them. For a household that makes, over $350,000 a year, I'm asking for pennies.
Hull says she hasn't been able to gain access to the home or garage to do maintenance.
I gave them 48 hours notice. And then I also texted them about 15 minutes before I got here. So there's a code on the garage, and then there's locks on the front door that were changed.
In a statement, an attorney for Tiffany Henyard told NBC5 no comment at this time. Hull says she regrets renting to the couple.
I don't think the money is worth it. The cash up front is not worth it. I would have rather rented to someone who, is an honest person and goes to work every day and works hard.
This matter heads back to court next Tuesday at the Markham Courthouse. Regina Waldrop, NBC5 News.
Thank you, Regina.
As mentioned in the story, the landlord tried to serve Tiffany Henyard several times, but was unsuccessful. The landlord finally served her during one of the town hall meetings.
Her landlord confirming to WGN News these papers served to Henyard at the start of this meeting are eviction summons and complaints.
Tiffany Henyard filed a motion to strike and dismiss the landlord's eviction complaint. She asked that the lawsuit be dismissed because a copy of the lease and rental application was not included when the landlord filed her complaint. This is ironic because, according to a statement made by Tiffany Henyard's attorney, no proof of missed payment can be produced as no payment has ever been missed. So you would think their defense would be to show the court proof that all rent payments were made. Tiffany Henyard also filed a motion asking the court to remove her from the lawsuit and to seal the court records pertaining to this case. There was also an affidavit from Tiffany Henyard with the following statements: that she never had a contractual agreement.
Look how she lied. Look how much she lied.
No lease agreement exists or ever existed between her and Janetta Hall. Janetta Hall has never been her landlord. She never lived at any property owned by Janetta Hall. She also does not owe and has never owed any money for rent. And that the landlord only named her in this eviction complaint for malicious purposes. And this is an attempt to cause her public embarrassment, shame, and disgrace, and to garner media attention for herself. After Tiffany Henyard's attempt to get the case dismissed due to certain documents not being included with the filing, the landlord motioned the court to file an amended complaint. The court granted the landlord's motion, and the amended complaint was filed. In the amended complaint, the landlord asked for possession of the property, $9,800 in past due rent, and $3,800 in late fees. A copy of the 5-day notice to quit was included. The rental application was also included, listing both Tiffany Henyard's and her boyfriend's names. A copy of a 2021 rental lease was included in both Tiffany Henyard's and her boyfriend's name.
There.
A 2023 rental lease was also included, but this only had Tiffany Henyard's boyfriend's name. There was also a letter from the law firm representing Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend, confirming that he was still at the property and that neither the property nor their belongings had been abandoned. The court also denied Tiffany Henyard's motion to be removed from the lawsuit and to seal the court records. There was a status hearing on December 17th. At that hearing, the landlord's attorney showed up and asked for a continuance. So the new hearing date is January 7th. In a turn of events, on January 2nd, the attorney representing Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend motioned the court to be withdrawn from the case. There was also a notice of motion to withdraw as the attorney of records, showing that Tiffany Henyard and her boyfriend have been notified by the attorney and that he would no longer be representing them and they would need to retain other counsel. The attorney also stated that he plans to attend the hearing on January 7th. However, it's not to represent Tiffany Henyard or her boyfriend, but to present the motion to be withdrawn. I wonder what caused the attorney to want to be withdrawn 4 days before the hearing.
Well. Because if you ask me, allegedly you got a person up in here that is just a psychopath. As you can see, this woman lies about every damn thing. That's how you know she stole the money in Dalton. This woman has stole the town's money. The town is about to go bankrupt, and she was really on some New Jack City shit. She was really on some New Jack City. She was going to come. She had her boys in place for a corrupt police department going around, oh my God, taking the money of these taxpayers that are black just like her. And she's talking about, you're trying to hurt a black woman who is in power. This lady is evil personified. We can't afford these kind of people in our community either, because there's a lot of them in there. And I'm speaking specifically to black people now. Okay? You got white devils and you got black devils. Okay? This is a devilish person. This is a devil. A little mini devil running around here. She needs to be ostracized. Whenever she goes someplace, they should say, we don't want you here. You are a thief. And the fact that you can garner and even keep playing the court system and wasting their time like this, to me, is a travesty. And it just shows you the decay in our judicial system. That this woman everybody done filed suit against her. The FBI is supposed to be investigating her. She done got evicted because she won't pay the woman her money. And you know she can't steal from Dalton no more. She can't steal from Thornton no more either, because everybody is on to her crazy ass. The jig is up. And she holding on for this last thread of power, hoping that Donald Trump will help her and pardon her. Do y'all hear me? I don't know how many of y'all know about this broad over here in Dalton, or if y'all even care about her. I just can't stand it. It's almost like Dr. King said, injustice anywhere is injustice everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't have no more sympathy, love for a black person that acts like this and feeds off her damn community like this than I would have for a black white devil that is bringing false accusations against people and lying on them. I don't make no distinction between the two. They're evil. She learned her ways from her master. And her mental illness is all about, and she been able to get away with it all this time. Well, they did catch her ass one time, and I guess she was arrested for trying to break in cars. Ain't no allegedly, because they got the paperwork. Okay? So I ain't saying that. I ain't saying allegedly. I'm saying she did it. She got a mug shot and everything. Okay, so, and for those of y'all who believe in second chances, I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but you better vet it very well, because people's character is embedded. And she was given too much responsibility for the kind of character, to me, that she had exemplified. Y'all should have known that she gonna steal and do something and break in cars, that she wouldn't do nothing but steal if you gave her control of the money of the township. Ugh. Okay, I don't know how many of y'all know about Tiffany Henyard, but if you do, please leave a comment below about what y'all think about this chick. What y'all think should happen to her? Do you think that this is just a one of those things, or do you think this woman is clearly damn mentally ill and should be in jail? Period. Cause she know what she doing, but she's crazy enough to do it. I want to know what y'all think. All right. If you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you all in the next video.